Brinsley. You joined me back on the GS. I've not been riding this very much because I've been trying to get used to the monkey and trying to get footage with that. But it is really nice to get back out on this, especially when you want to go a bit more distance and stretch your legs a bit. One thing I've definitely noticed now though with riding back on the GS is the GR Moto exhaust on this is just so loud with that baffle out, so I think I'm going to put it back in. I've got the monkey baffle back in, but this is louder than the Scorpion with the baffle out on the monkey. So I think it's yeah, I'll be put the baffle back in because especially on motorways, it's very droning. Right time, it's not so bad. I am just on my way to Plainspot Farm in Brinsley, Nottinghamshire. Gonna get some farm milk and butter. It's a lovely day, so I thought I'd come out for a ride. It is a Friday, so traffic is going to be a nightmare. It's already, what time on now? 1:10. So yeah, traffic's really building in some areas. But it's good job I'm on the bike, so I'll just cut through, straight through it. If I get a chance, I'll do a walk around on the bike, show you all the mods that I've done on it so far. Some have been filmed, some haven't. Some were already on the bike when I bought it. Not many though. And here we are, Plainspot Farm. I'm hoping they've got some milk in. Here, yeah, I'll do nicely. So there you got the eggs, and there's all the milk. Right, 2 litres, £2, butter £3.50, and you can buy bank transfer if you need to. Over today, 3 days on those. Oh, it gives me that bloody tenner. Idiot. Right. I'll have to do a bank transfer instead. There we go, all done. Okay, so decided to talk through the mods I've done on the bike. So the GR motor exhaust, I've done a video for that. I'll put a link to that above, so you can have a look at that if you need to fit one of those. Relatively straightforward. Sounds quite nice, and it's nice and cheap and British made. Mudsling, that was already on there when I bought the bike. I'm glad it is, because it does stop a lot of the crap getting thrown up back of your legs. So that is a good upgrade that I didn't really know I needed, but it was already on there, so that was fantastic. Seat covers, got these off Facebook Marketplace, and this is the first ride that I've had with these on. They do seem fairly comfortable. They're supposed to stop you from getting a sweaty backside during the hot summer months, so that'll be good to find out if they do really work. Another thing I've just done recently is I've renewed the transfers on the controls, because they were starting to fade. So I've messed up slightly. That was a little bit of a bodge. For some reason I've got an arrow there. It needs to be wiped away. I don't know why that transferred on by mistake. But I've put the transfers on, and then used some Tamiya model clear coat to stop them rubbing off with my gloves. They went on really well, but they are quite expensive. They're about £30 for the transfer sheet. But I got that off eBay. So well worth doing. Quite easy, very easy to fit really. Just a bit of a faff. In-off screen. That's the in-off N2 with integrated tyre pressure monitors and front and rear dash cam. Tyre pressure monitor there, and then I've got a rear camera just there. Really good. You can download the footage straight to your phone or straight to SD card. So it's nice having, if there's ever an accident, you've got something there to back up a claim. Number plate. It's from JDM Plates. It is a small version. It's the smallest road legal plate you can get. It does comply with road traffic regulations, so if the police pull you over, they can't do you. Some bash guards on there, and I'm really glad that was on. That was on from the start, along with this extender fender, and that stopped all the alternator belt getting covered in shit and rusty. So that was on from the start before I bought the bike, so I'm really glad that is on there, because yeah, they do get a lot of damage. I've got the co-lights. Again, I've got a video for that, which I'll link to. They are powered by the Hex Easy Can, which is situated under the seat. There's a whole video on how they work. Really decent lights for the money. £130 I think I paid for them. Plus the Hex Easy Can was, I think it was 200. But you can run it without the Hex Easy Can. You don't need to have that at all. You can just run it with the harness that comes with them. And so far, really good, especially at night. They are really bright. Also upgraded the screen and the wind deflectors. They were originally clear ones. They were starting to crack around the screw holes. So I got these off eBay. They're not BMW genuine, but they fit fairly well. I had to do some screen mods. I had to drill some new holes for it because they sent me the wrong screen. They sent me a GS screen instead of a GSA one, which is very annoying, but managed to sort it fairly quickly without having to send it back. And then we've got the SW Motec tank ring for my tank bag. Again, really easy to fit, nice little mod, and you can just whack the tank bag on there, nice and quickly. Take it off quickly off for refueling. And yeah, is there anything else? I can't think of anything else. But so far I've had the BMW nearly a year now, and it's given me no trouble whatsoever. Took out a warranty with it, and I've not had to use it. It's been reliable, it's started every time. It's not used any oil, there's no oil leaks anywhere, the clutch is good. So I'm really happy with it, I'm glad I went for this one. Even the sheep approve. Right, let's get back on the road and get back home. Get through all that traffic. This is Plainspot Farm. If you are in the area, it's a nice little farm. Go and support them. Go and get your milk and butter, cheese, milkshakes. You can even bring the kids. A little petting area for the sheep, and it looks like they've got a bouncy castle that put out when it gets a bit better. A little fort there made out of hay bales. And we've got there Claire's Funny Farm, so yeah, go and see some animals. In Brinsley, Nottinghamshire. Right, let's get this show on the road. Zip, turn up, check, pan is closed. Let's get out of here. I was supposed to be out test riding the Best Stars and XR and RT today up in the Peak District, but I was on nights last night. Didn't get in till 5 o'clock this morning. I was too knackered to go out, so that didn't happen. It was a bit annoying. Really wants to go and see. Really wants to go and see what these modern bikes feel like compared to the GS. Well, compared to this GS, should I say? Sorry. I have to try and rearrange another time. I wouldn't usually follow the sat nav to get home. I know where I'm going, but sometimes it's just good to have it on and to pick the best routes, especially on a Friday afternoon. There's bound to be some smashers today. People are not paying attention. People are not using the fucking indicators. Fucking lazy cunts. Oh yes, there's fucking traffic. Go on then, get out of the way. Know about it. It's great being on a motorbike on a Friday afternoon going through traffic. Well, great to a certain extent. It just depends how you want to ride, I suppose. You can obviously sit with all the traffic if you want to, or you can try and make some progress. Other options to ride like an absolute loon, which I don't tend to recommend. I don't tend to do very often. Certainly not nowadays. Shadows, you can't see the damn potholes.